We've got your chance for a guaranteed audition on Jeopardy coming up.
Also, this year's Food from the Heart campaign kicking off this morning. Frank is live at the Newport Kroger with details as the Fox 19 Morning News continues.
Thank you, Stephanie. For the 22nd year, Kroger, St. Vincent de Paul, and Fox 19 are partnering for Food from the Heart.
Our Frank Marzullo is hanging out with one of my favorite places, the Newport Kroger.
They have a whole aisle here dedicated to your Rob.
I was just there this morning.
All prepared foods and dumplings and soy and all that stuff. Hey, here's the deal, guys. When you come into the grocery store, when you come into Kroger's, you start to see the poinsettias, right? You start to smell Christmas. You smell the holidays. Well, if the poinsettias are here, well, guess what else is here? It's our barrels. That's right, our Food from the Heart campaign. Can't believe it. The year flies by, and with each year, the need grows. Liz Carter from St. Vincent de Paul. How you doing, Liz?
I'm doing good, Frank.
Our annual little meeting, you and I.
Yes, it is. It must be November.
It must be November, and we want to kick it off in a big way. Coming up a little bit later, Kroger's going to make a great check presentation, but we need the canned goods, we need the box goods over the next several weeks. What is our goal this year?
70,000 pounds, 219 big barrels of food, feed families.
And that need, and I know we say it year after year, but it's that working poor especially because people who have jobs, but they just can't get by, can't make ends meet.
Well, they can't. They're working part-time jobs, low-end jobs, and, you know, it's hard to tell your kids there's not enough food, and literally that's what we see parents having to do.
And you find your shelves get pretty bare this time of year. That's why the Food from the Heart campaign at all Tri-State Krogers really does a great job in making sure those shelves are filled with food.
Fills our shelves, and it also helps our volunteers that are taking this food straight to people's houses that they know need help.
Yeah, this food is not sitting in a warehouse for months on end. It is, you're putting it in a barrel, and chances are in a week or two, it's on somebody's table.
That's exactly right. Somebody's table in your neighborhood who needs help. It's really amazing.
Okay, so it all kicks off officially today with a big check presentation coming up in a little bit. And then this weekend on Saturday, you can start dropping off. If the barrels are in there a day or so beforehand at any Tri-State Kroger, start putting in those non-perishables. Coming up, we're going to talk with Liz about how just a good old dollar will go a very long way this year, feed a lot of folks, and we're going to eat a little turkey too, Rob and Sheila. The Kroger chefs are making a little bit of turkey.
Yay.
So we're gonna dive into some food coming up in a little bit.
Thanks, Frank. I was just reading this morning that the Kroger is having all their holiday showcases in their stores on Saturday, so you can go and sample stuff and try their food, and then drop off food for Food from the Heart.
Sounds like a plan. How you can use pumpkin to make your skin beautiful.
Many Tri-State families will need some help to enjoy a Christmas meal this holiday season.
Our Frank Marzullo is live with how you can help. Frank, good morning.
Can I pick you guys up anything? You need any apples or pineapples?
I need some bananas.
You need bananas right there.
Yeah, I'm out.
There
Can you
go.
get me some?
I'll get you some bananas.
You will not
54
see
cents
any
a
bananas
bundle.
coming out of this car.
Well, you know what? There are no bananas in my cart right here because we need non-perishables, Rob. We need non-perishable food. Is that what you said?
Yes.
No, he said you'll let me down and you won't bring me any bananas.
I'll bring you a banana. I'll get you some
thank
bananas.
you.
Don't you worry. Okay.
Thanks.
You can put bananas in your cereal, though, if you like. Oh, I'm here with Liz Carter. It is our Food from the Heart campaign. We're here at the beautiful Newport Kroger, always a hustling and bustling place. And Liz, I've got some great non-perishable items in here because this is the type of things we need to help fill the shelves of St. Vincent de Paul.
That is exactly what we need to end up on somebody's table.
And we got our roasted chicken noodle soup here. We've got our oats. I mean, you often think this time of year, holiday goods, you know, your green beans, your canned carrots, your canned corn, but cereals, breads, I mean, things that you can use all year long, really.
Oh my gosh, whatever you would bring home and want to give to your own family, that's what our families are looking for too.
Now, we're kicking it all off here today, and Kroger's going to make a very generous donation of food here coming up in just a little bit. But we also want to say not only is it canned goods, but also monetary donations when you go out to the registers and you got those drop boxes.
That's right. So when you come into the store with your kids and you go and pick up your cans to drop into the barrels, well, you know you're going to get to that counter and be like, I forgot to get that canned good. Drop some change, drop a dollar bill into those coin boxes, and we will get the food for you.
And here's what's so fascinating, everybody. Listen to this stat here. $1, okay, can be translated into many meals. We're talking, what, 7 or 8 meals?
Oh, absolutely. More than that. $1, we're able to buy $8 to $9 worth of food.
Wow,
with.
that is something else right there.
It really is.
And how does the food get distributed from the shelves there at St. Vincent de Paul to the families in need across the entire tri-state as that need continues to grow?
our volunteers are spread in neighborhoods all over this community. So people that live in this community coming in, picking that food up out of the barrels and taking it to other families in our community to their homes to help them. People that we have been in that house and seen the need.
And we need that help more and more than ever. You know what? It runs right now through the end of December, everybody. So when you're doing your holiday shopping for Thanksgiving, maybe you're coming and picking up one of those already pre-made Thanksgiving meals here at Kroger by the great chefs. When you pick up those meals, throw a few extra bucks in the food, not into the barrel. You don't want to put the money in the barrel. You'll want to put it at the checkout lines in the little boxes, or of course the canned goods in the barrel. So Liz, thanks. Good to see you.
Good to see you,
And
Frank.
we'll be checking in throughout the next month and a half.
I will be looking forward to it.
Very good. So that's going to wrap it up for now. But coming up, Rob and Sheila, we're going to have that big presentation of food from Kroger. And we're also going to do a little cooking here as you get ready for your holiday meal at your home. So that's coming up in a little bit.
Thanks,
Sounds good, Frank.
Okay.
Let's take a look at celebrity birthdays, shall we?
In high definition, Fox 19 News Morning Extra.
And a very good Thursday morning to you, November the 8th. Welcome to the Fox 19 News Morning Extra. I'm Tracy Johnson, Frank Marzullo, live this morning at Kroger in Newport. Hi, Frank.
Hey, what's happening there, Trace?
Holding down the fort till you get back.
What's that?
Holding down the fort until you get back.
Oh, do you miss me?
Yes, of course.
Is everything okay? Is everybody getting okay? Is everything okay?
We
You
actually,
guys
it's
surviving?
very quiet and everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. And yeah, we're okay.
That's good. That's good. Hey, you know, I'm here at the Newport Marketplace Kroger, right out here in beautiful Newport, right off the interstate, and we are getting ready to kick off our Food from the Heart campaign. And take a look at this, Trace and Sheila. We have already a huge donation that is going to be donated from Kroger. Okay, we're going to tell you how many of these pallets of food that our fine friends here at Kroger are going to donate to St. Vincent de Paul to kick things off here today. And I promise you, I'm not damaging the Kroger cornflakes. I'm sitting in the center here. I think we're okay. You should see people's reactions when they walk into the store.
I'm sure. As long as
you're
not
just like Diane Sawyer. I'm a little loopy, everybody.
Oh, Frank.
Don't make
Come
fun
on
of
now.
Diane. You know how
What's
I feel
that?
about that. You know how I feel about that.
It's okay, Sheila. It's okay. She's a fantastic journalist.
Thank you.
But she's fantastic. I love Diane. I've said that many times. Back in my single days, no joke. In my single days, I used to say, when I'm Diane Sawyer's age, I would date Diane. I like her. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. There you go. It was a little creepy for me to say that when I was 20, but now then, 15 years later, I can say it right now. Well, I'm going to go find some of Diane's juice back here, and we're going to be back live here at the Kroger coming up in just a little bit, guys, because we have that check presentation. And you know what you can do here at Kroger this Thanksgiving? Sometimes when the whole family's coming in, or you have multiple Thanksgiving dinners.
What's
that? You can come in and buy a complete Thanksgiving dinner. So we're going to sample some of the turkey here coming up in a little bit.
That sounds great.
A little early
Thanks,
turkey.
Frank. Thanks.
Yeah, see you in a little bit.
Okay. And I love when you get to the line, because I've done this before you. I love Food for the Heart. I think it's a great thing, you know, and it's amazing that such a small amount that you give can go such a long way. So we're kicking off our Food from the Heart campaign. Frank is live this morning at the Kroger Newport. Hi, Frank.
We sure are there, Trace and Sheila. We are live here at the Marketplace Kroger, right here in beautiful Newport. The shoppers are already coming through, and you know what? We've got that great donation from Kroger coming up. These are just 2 of the pallets. How many pallets are we donating? Our good friends at Kroger are going to donate. We will tell you coming up in a little bit. Right now, though, I want to bring in Kelly. And Kelly, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
Thanks for having us out. So the barrels are actually being delivered today to all tri-state Kroger locations, right?
Correct.
And tell me a little bit about this year's campaign, because it's not only putting the food in the barrels, but you also have the money donations at the registers.
That's correct. The money donations can be given at any register, and any amount is much appreciated. And so customers can put them in the little plastic containers right by the register.
Yeah, and just $1, you can turn that into 9, 10 meals. It's amazing what they do at St. Vincent de Paul. What sort of products are we looking for? Because you want want non-perishable items.
Correct, correct. We don't want any meat or any refrigerated items. Kroger items, as you can see here, make
Fantastic.
great donation items.
They sure do.
And they're definitely affordable, but any items that are canned goods or boxed items, anything like that, make great donations.
The bottom line is we're all picking up, the cut green beans or the golden corn for Thanksgiving, or maybe you have, the in-laws, mother-in-law is staying at the house a little bit longer than you want her to, but she's staying at the house a little bit longer, and you got to make her some pancakes on Sunday. You got to buy the pancake mix. Get an extra box, get an extra can, throw it in those bins. And Kroger says thank you. And St. Vincent de Paul, I want to put the information on the screen. Up until we're out of October, December 31st, my friends, we are collecting food at all tri-state Kroger locations throughout the entire area.
Correct. Every Kroger location will have a donation bin and will have the containers at the registers.
So just continue. You don't want those 4 quarters in your pocket. Just start throwing those in the bins or in the chain jars at the registers, and of course the food in the bins. Coming up in a little bit. The reason I'm stumbling here at the end is because I have this wonderful turkey that Jennifer has prepared for us here with the Kroger chefs at Newport. We're going to carve into this puppy and talk about how you can get your Thanksgiving dinner. You can take away all the hassle, ladies, of Thanksgiving dinner, picking it up here at Kroger, and then you have a little extra time to breathe and not forget food from the heart. So we'll talk all about that coming up. Right now, though, we're going to go inside to the studio to Miss Tracy Johnson.
All right, thanks.
It is 9:21. Right now, we're going to send it back out live to Frank.
Hey, Katie, do you like the canned cranberry sauce?
I do, but I do like to make them homemade, It's always best fresh.
There's something about that canned cranberry. I love that canned cranberry sauce.
Really?
You know what?
You know why?
A
It
lot
probably
of
has, you know why?
What's that?
I said, you know why? It probably has more sugar in it.
It probably does. See, yeah, a little more sugar in there,
Yeah.
a little more tastier. Well, you know what? There's a lot of families around the tri-state who would love a can of cranberry, who would love a little bit of a peas here this holiday season. And our Food from the Heart campaign is kicking off with our good friends at Kroger. And when you stop by over the next several weeks, you drop a few cans of food in the barrel, you drop a few coins in the coin boxes, you're taking away any of the worry that you would forget. And you know what? We want to take away some worry, too, about preparing that Thanksgiving dinner for your family at home. Jennifer Amiot joining me. She's the executive chef here at the Newport Kroger Marketplace. How you doing, Jennifer?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanksgiving, Christmas, the holidays can be very nerve-wracking for everybody. You guys make that a lot easier for them, don't you?
We do. Here at Kroger, we offer a variety of holiday dinners ready. Just take them home and reheat them. It's as simple as that.
You do all the cooking, so I don't need to bring my own apron and my knife and dirty up my plates. You do it all.
Absolutely. We have everything you need here. You just come on in. We have a variety of options of turkeys this year.
Now, let's talk about this turkey right here. What did you guys do to this?
This is actually our Cajun fried turkey. It's one of our new options we offer here as one of our holiday dinners. We also have the oven roasted turkey, and we also offer a smoked turkey.
And now the turkey's great, but what about all the sides?
Oh, you get all the sides as well. We have a lot of different options. You can get whatever you need here in a variety of dinner options, as well as we also offer a prime rib dinner and ham too. So anything you want, we have here for you.
See, all that stress, Kroger and the chefs here, they will take away the stress from you, and then you don't have to worry about forgetting to drop off some food in the bins here to help those in need, or drop off some coins at the register. So Jennifer, it's been very nice chatting with you, but I would like to eat here. As this turkey is just sitting here, it looks beautiful.
Your name. It's been calling your name all morning.
You guys put it in about 6 a.m. this morning?
We did. It's been cooking for a few hours. It's nice and moist and hot.
Well, I want to put the information on the screen again. Food from the Heart continuing right through the holidays. And if you do want to order those holiday meals, how far in advance do we have to make the phone call?
We like at least 24 hours notice, but with the holiday coming up, I'm sure the orders are going to be in high demand, so the sooner the better. So just stop by the store or give us a call in the deli, and we'll be happy to get you set up.
Are you going to be selling this later, or can I pick at it?
Oh, you can pick at it.
Okay, very good. There'll be a special on turkey that Frank touched today. There you go. No, we just won't sell that part. No, I'm kidding. This is very good.
Thank you.
I like this. This is very Cajun-y.
Uh-huh.
Is Cajun-y a word?
It is.
Is it a culinary word, Cajun-y?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks for playing along, Jennifer. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And stop out. Great food here at Kroger. And you get those wonderful products, you throw them in the bins, and we are looking to raise over 70,000 pounds of food this year, and that's 219,000 meals. It's going to be fantastic. So come on by. I'm going to talk with my mouth full. We're going to get the truck loaded with that special donation from Kroger in just a little bit, Trace.
How is
Trace,
it?
You jealous of me eating turkey?
I am. I love turkey. I could eat it every day.
And this is good. Have you ever had deep fried turkey?
You know, I have, yes.
Yeah?
That is so yummy.
It's very good.
It is?
Yeah, very warm too. I love it. Okay, we'll go back to you.
Bring us some, since you've gotten your fingers all over it.
I'm still eating. You keep talking.
I know. Bring us some, will you? I'd like to try
You want me to
that.
bring you some?
Yeah, just a bite.
Can I bring this back with me?
Yeah, you can have it now that you've touched it.
Oh, okay.
Now that
It's
you've
yours, Frank.
now that you've licked your fingers and dipped them back in.
And
Yes.
I'll bring it back, Trace. Just
There
don't
you
eat
go.
that part of it.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks, Frank.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Coming up next.
In high definition, Fox 19 News Morning Extra.
Good Thursday morning. It is 9:36. Welcome back to the Fox 19 News Morning Extra. I'm Tracy Johnson. Frank Marzullo live this morning. I love this campaign, and I love that kids can get involved, or people that just, you know, it's a handful of change can make a huge difference.
It's so simple to make such a huge, huge difference, Tracy. You know, and we're just kicking things off today. We got this huge truck from St. Vincent de Paul here in Cincinnati. You notice it is empty right now. Well, Kroger's, as they do each and every year, Kroger is going to give us a huge donation. How much? How much food? Well, we'll tell you here after the break, as the barrels are going to be placed in all the Kroger locations coming up here this morning on a really good-looking morning. We're outside that Newport Marketplace.
Chilly?
Kroger, sun is up. It's
Sun
beautiful.
is up,
Blue
yeah.
skies.
Is it chilly outside?
You know, is it chilly? Yeah, a little chilly. If I had to stand out here for long periods of time, yes, but that's going to warm up. It's going to warm up pretty quickly. And I'm not really dressed appropriately
That's
either.
good.
You know, maybe a little thicker coat.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
Sun is
but,
nice,
yeah,
though.
beautiful morning. I just had that wonderful turkey from the chefs here.
know.
I feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Love turkey. Looks
I'm ready for
really
Thanksgiving.
yummy. All right, thanks,
Hey,
Frank.
on this day in history,
Yeah.
all has to do with the election. This is a big day in history, Tracy.
Yeah, so-
when you talk about the 2000 election.
Yeah, so back in Florida, a statewide recount began to decide the winner of the 2000 U.S. presidential election.
And it was a lot quicker this year. That year we waited a long time. I tell you what.
A lot quicker. You're right.
I tell you what.
All right, thanks,
Very
Frank.
good. Okay. And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Newport Kroger here at the marketplace in Newport. I guess the Newport Kroger would be in Newport, right, Rachel?
It's in Newport, yes,
yeah,
it is.
Very good, very good. Liz Carter joining me, of course, from St. Vincent de Paul, and I cannot believe it. Once again, folks are in need, and we are here to serve and fill those shelves at the St. Vincent de Paul Society. How much food are we looking to raise this year?
70,000 pounds, 219 big barrels of food.
Yeah, and that's a lot of meals.
It is. It's a lot of Thanksgiving dinners for families.
And one of the great things, of course, working with our local friends here at Kroger is that we kick each year off with a huge donation, and this year, it's still the same. That's right. And we're going to get things kicked off. Rachel, let's talk a little bit about this year's donation, because this is just one of many pallets that are going to be loaded in the St. Vincent de Paul Society truck here this morning.
That's right. It's one of 8, and we've got all the great things in there. Canned goods such as fruit, veggies, some box stuffing, gravy mix, cereal, some of the basic necessities that a lot of families need.
Yeah, and not only for that holiday meal, but also for meals 365 days a year. I mean, like you said, the oatmeals, the cereals.
That's right. I mean, there are so many families that are food insecure.
Yeah.
They have no idea where their next meal is going to come from. So Kroger is going to help with that today.
Yeah. And how are we going to do it? Let's see that big donation. We have your large plate here, Rachel.
A plate of food here. This represents the 8 pallets is equivalent to over 12,000 meals.
Wow.
It's going right back here in the local community today.
That is fantastic. Big round of applause. Woo! There we go. Very good. We have our big studio audience here in the parking lot, Kroger. No, that's fantastic, Rachel. This is a huge donation. And throughout the entire next several weeks, up to, well, basically December 31st, all of the Tri-State Krogers will have those large barrels and also the coin boxes at the register.
Yes, definitely. You want to drop those extra quarters, extra dollars in the coin box. They make a big difference. Last year, we collected over $30,000. And guess how many meals that is equivalent to?
How many?
213,000.
Woo! That is a lot of meals, and we take that money, and Liz gets a minivan. You go shopping for all that good food, right?
That is what we do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we do.
And give that equation again, because $1, you can take that and turn it into how many meals?
Well, we buy $8 to $9 worth of food, so we can turn it into a lot of meals with that one single dollar.
And as we see each and every year when you have the food distribution, when we're there live, that food does not stay on the shelves very long.
Oh, it flies out, and people, they love it. They're so grateful and appreciative.
Well, let's get this loaded up. Rachel, we thank you so much and all our friends at Kroger. There you go. Over 12,000 meals. The information's on your television screen there in HD. We are talking about Food from the Heart continuing until December 31st. And there's much more of the Fox 19 News Morning Extra coming up after the break.
This morning, a huge donation was made by the Kroger Company as Fox 19, Kroger, and St. Vincent de Paul kicked off our annual Food from the Heart campaign.
Yeah, all morning long we were over at the Kroger there in Newport for the donations of canned food. And from last year to this year and the last several years, I mean, you're going 20 plus years, Fox 19, and you really, I mean, you at home have just stepped up, putting food in those barrels, Trace.
Yeah, I love that. It's amazing that just $1 can feed so many.
Well, yeah, the coin jars are huge. I mean, $1, they can turn that into $8 and $9 worth of food, and all of that money and food stays right here in the tri-state.
We're trying to get 219 big barrels of food. That's 70,000 pounds of food.
Well, that's a lot of food. Tell me a little bit, too, if you can, when it comes to that amount of food, how does it get distributed through St. Vincent de Paul when folks come and they drop the food off in the barrels here at all Kroger locations?
Well, we have our volunteers that live and work in neighborhoods all over this community. They're coming to the Krogers, they're taking that food, and they're hand carrying that to families that they visited to their homes. They see the need in those houses. They see the empty cupboards. They're taking it right to those families.
And Liz, not only is the food very important, because once that food gets out of the Kroger stores, it doesn't stay on the shelves that long at St. Vincent de Paul.
Oh, no. This time of year, you know, every parent wants to give their family a nice Thanksgiving meal. Every parent wants to do that for their families, so it will not be sitting in a cupboard somewhere. It's going to be on somebody's table.
Tell me a little bit about the money donations, because folks can make monetary donations at all the registers.
Yes, they can, and that is a tremendous help to us. So when they check out, drop us some coins. Hey, shoot, just go ahead and drop some folding money in there too. And we take that and we can buy about $8 to $9 worth of food for every dollar that's donated.
So the bottom line is, get out there when you're doing your holiday shopping, you're picking up your holiday food, just throw a few extra cans, and the money is huge, because they can in return make that so much larger. Again, it all kicks off here this weekend. There's going to be some barrels though in the tri-state Krogers here in the next day or so. Saturday kicks off through December 31st.